Um, the young man in the green, do you treat your neighbor first in all things? Do you put your neighbor first in all things? The reason you have the mic, yeah, you're supposed to speak into it. He got the mic under here. Uh, yeah, it's on.
Oh, it is. Oh, okay.
Even though we're supposed to be hearing it out of the speakers, I don't know why we don't hear it. Okay. So do you put your neighbor first in all things?
I usually do, yeah.
And what does that mean? How do you do that?
Just by being selfless.
Selfless?
Yeah.
In what way? What do you mean?
It's like the opposite of being selfish, because you're not really thinking about yourself. You just think about everyone else around you. You put your people before yourself.
Your people?
Well, everyone is pretty much your people if you want
Right.
to see it that way. That's how I like to see things sometimes.
Right.
So if everyone is your people and we're all family, then I usually put my family before I put myself.
So you put all people in the world before you put yourself.
I mean, I haven't done that really. I haven't gotten to a chance or a point to where I needed to actually do that. But if
Right.
it really came down to it, it was like a situation that I had to do it, then I probably would, yeah. Because
Oh, okay.
I've done it multiple times, so
Is this your first time here?
yeah.
This your first time here? Oh, what's your name?
Chris,
Chris?
yeah.
And welcome, man. How'd you hear about us?
My brother,
Those are your brothers?
yeah, right there.
Oh, just one of them?
Both of them, both of them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you the baby?
Yeah.
You the baby brother? Chris.
Yeah.
So what do you think about your big brothers? He's like,
I think, I'm sorry, I'm coughing. I'll just clear my throat. But
Yeah, I know.
they're inspirational and they're just great people. I like to look up them as like someone to be, I like to reflect
Right
on who
on.
they are so I can be who I am.
Do you give them a hard time?
Sometimes, yeah, because I still be going through like stuff that I have to deal with that they're probably already through it in their life.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
How old are you?
23.
So how's life?
It's getting better
Better than what?
than, what it was before, because I'll just be going through stuff, and overcoming things, mountains and stuff. So
You smoke pot?
sometimes, yeah.
Pothead! What do they think about you smoking pot?
What do I think they think? I don't know what they think.
They never said anything to you about it?
I've been doing this for a while, so
Like how many years?
like 6.
You've been smoking pot for 6 years?
Yeah, I mean, that's not long. I mean,
Oh,
I guess it's kind of long. It's not that long, but compared to the people I
That's
hang
not long.
around, it's not that long.
and so why do you smoke it?
Um, to ease myself and relax and just feel good. Helps me think, meditate,
Yeah, that's what all
Concentrate.
potheads think.
and stuff.
Pot people think they're smart.
I don't do it recreational.
I was looking at this black guy that we're talking about the wife of. What's his name? Nick Cannon. And he was talking to this other black guy, and this guy had no idea what he was saying, but because it looked like he was on pot. You know how when you're high, you think you're deep, but you're not really deep. And then the person you're talking to, they go, yeah, that's right, that's right. But in their head, they're thinking, what are you talking about? So have they told you to, so your brothers haven't said anything about you smoking pot? They haven't said, hey, you need to work this out?
I mean, as long as if I'm showing signs that it's not something that I be doing, then yeah, they'll probably like say like, yeah, maybe you should stop.
But so far, they have never suggested you shouldn't smoke pot.
No, because I mean, I'm grown,
You grown,
I mean, that's not the reason, but it's like I'm still taking care
I'm
of what needs to be
grown.
taken care of. You feel me?
and so you work and all that.
Yeah.
Oh, good. So have they told you to go and forgive your mother?
No, but I do that myself. Like
You went and forgave her.
that's what I was just doing. Yeah.
You went to your mother and forgave her.
Yeah.
And what did you forgive her for?
Just for like, well, I was basically letting her know like how I feel about her and that everything. I didn't literally say I forgive you for what you did, but I was just confronting her on what she did for me and what I probably took from it in the wrong way. And like, I was just having like a real like nice conversation with her.
You got to go back
I got to go back. What you
and
mean?
forgive her. Because the reason you're smoking a pot and the reason you don't have peace is because you become like your mother. And the anger that you have is that of hers, and that's why you live in your head and you're up and down emotionally. You got to go and forgive her so you can overcome her. That's what it means to be born again. So you have to say, hey, I'm sorry for resenting you for screwing up my life. And then God will forgive you. And then you won't need the pot anymore. What do you think about that?
It sounds like an experiment.
I'm sorry?
Sounds like an experiment.
An experiment?
Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of talking to her about it, you got to forgive her so that God could forgive you and he will give you back yourself and life will become amazing. And then you won't need pot to relax. You will live a life of relaxation. You will deal with everything in a relaxed way. Are you close to your father?
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, I am.
You're close to him?
Yeah.
Well, forgive your mother so that, why did your father protect you from her?
Why does he protect?
When you were growing up, why didn't he protect you from your mother?
Oh, I don't think he ever like saw it in a way that he should be doing.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think he saw it that way.
he did not. So you should talk to him about that. Just say, hey, forgive you for not protecting me from my mother. But I'm telling you, man, have your brother didn't tell you to go and forgive your mother?
Nah.
Well, they're not on their job then. How often do you see them?
I just came back out here recently, like probably like 3 weeks ago.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, they're going to tell you. Why you
For
guys
sure.
haven't told them? Let them have the mic for me. I'm glad to meet you, Chris. You have some great brothers. They've overcome a lot of stuff.
That's great.
Why haven't you told him that?
I haven't told him like directly.
Why not?
But I always spoke about like forgiving parents is like a great thing to do.
Right.
I never really say like, stop doing this or go and do this. It's like I feel forceful if I do something like that. But it's more like an indirect talk. It's just like, oh, forgiving parents is something you could just probably think about.
But if you had explained to him why, maybe he would have done it already, because it sounds like he's trying to do it.
Well, even if I would have told him, I mean, he kind of already gave me the answer that he already did it. So it's like I can't know if he's like lying or not. He could just tell.
I
Could
just
he tell
found
me
out
the
he was
truth?
lying.
Huh?
I just found out he did not go and forgive. It sounded like he went and had a talk with her about it, but he didn't forgive her. And God said you must forgive. He didn't say go and have a talk. He didn't say go and say, oh, Mom, I love you, tiptoe upon her. He said go and forgive, and I will forgive you. And the hardest thing in the world for men and women to do is to forgive Mama. They can forgive everybody but Mama. And so unless he go and forgive her, he's not going to return to the Father. That make sense?
Of course.
So you guys need to tell him that. It's okay to ask questions. If they don't want to answer the questions, it's a different story, but he needs to go and forgive. Did you guys do that too?
I haven't went out to Florida yet.
Well, no wonder.
It was more just like over the phone.
Yeah, it was like FaceTime.
Type stuff.
Oh, FaceTime?
Yeah.
So you were looking at her when you told her?
Yeah.
That's good. You can FaceTime her if you want, man. Does she live in another state, Chris?
She lives in Florida.
Florida.
Oh, in Florida? So FaceTime, so you'll be looking at her. That way you get your courage back. When you forgive her, you also get the courage back, and you will never have fear again. And the woman will never be your God again. The order will come to place. God in Christ, Christ in man, man over woman, and woman over children, and you'll treat everybody the same way with perfect love. All right? So make sure you FaceTime with her, all right? Let me have the mic for me. Yes, Chris?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna see how that goes.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. You're going to shake in your boots.
She probably won't like exactly understand.
She doesn't need to, but she does understand it. Because you're saying, I'm sorry for resenting you. Your mother couldn't help herself, right? Just like you couldn't help yourself.
I think she would understand because growing up, she always would tell me that like, you hate me. You hate me. She always thought I resented her anyways. And I kind of like did. I mean, I guess, yeah. So.
I'm sorry?
I mean, I suppose I did like kind of like resent my mother, like grown up wise.
Yeah.
Because I wanted everything just like to go my way.
Yes.
And when she wouldn't do it, I would get really mad at her at those times.
So you got to forgive her, man. You need to tell her that. God said, go and forgive. And the thing about God, he's not going to change his rules just because Satan makes you guys change your rule. Change the rule, decide to do it in a weak way. You must forgive before you enter into the kingdom of heaven. You must forgive. So you got to go and do it. I mean, you don't have to, but that's the way out. And then things will become very clear to you.
I have nothing like really blocking me on wanting to do that. I'm just finding the right time to like money wise, like financially, just to go out, fly over there, and then come back.
No, do it on FaceTime.
I mean, I can, but I don't. I prefer everything's face to face is better with me. Everything,
is?
yeah, everything.
But tomorrow is not promised to you.
My mother, she's one way over the phone, and then she's one way face to face. It's not really like the same. I want to talk to her face to face.
But I wouldn't put it off if you could FaceTime with her, because tomorrow is not promised to you. And you don't know if she's going to be around tomorrow, So take advantage of the opportunity. Don't let Satan say, oh, wait, put it off. It may be just a setup that he's doing to you. Mm. And then when you see her in person, if you still need to talk to her, you can. But I would take advantage of the opportunity.
Right.
Because when you're FaceTiming, you are looking at her, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you need to face her. All right? Any question, Chris?
Nah, but I do have a little statement, though.
Okay.
I was going to say, I never started smoking weed because I was going through, like, situations. I just did it because it felt good.
You did it for what?
Because it just felt nice. It wasn't like an emotional.
It felt nice?
Yeah, it wasn't like an emotional, like, stimulation I was going through. It was just
but
something
if it felt nice, that is an emotional stimulation.
Oh, you think so? Oh, I guess it could be, yeah.
Yeah, because if you already feeling fine, it could have made you feel nice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
Yeah. All right, so do it and see what happens. Let me know.
I got you.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Even though your hair is different, you look like them. All you guys look just alike.
Yeah, I knew he was going to say that.
You guys could be like the Temptation or somebody. Y'all look just like the same age. Yeah, that's amazing. Thank you all so much for tuning in, for the phone calls and the super chats and the donations and everything. I totally appreciate it. So my new biblical question, are you a man of power? Really amazing question. I can't wait to talk about this one. Tune into the radio show. Any announcement, Ernest? And I really appreciate your support. And thank you all for coming. I appreciate your support as well. Thank you so much. All right.